Hi and welcome to this demo. In this video I'm going to show you the flow that I built for licensing on demand in Office 365. Let me show you how the solution works. A user fills in a form requesting the license. Then Power Automate is picking this up, sending an adaptive card to the approver. Once the request is approved, the user is then added to an Azure AD group and the license is added. An email is sent to the requester. All requests are stored in SharePoint list for auditing and reporting. Let's get started. First, you have to create a group for each license. These groups you have to attach to group-based licensing in the backend. You have to set this up first. I created 4 groups for the 4 licenses that I own. Next, I built a simple request form. It asks 2 questions. What license do you need? And why do you need it? Make sure that only people in your own organization can respond to this, so the requester information is also captured. On to the flow. Start with a new flow. The trigger will be when a new response is submitted. Select the form that we just created from the drop-down menu. Next, we're going to get the response details. This will collect all the information within the request. In the next step, we're going to get the user information from the Azure Active Directory. Here we're going to use the responder's email address, which we can pick from the drop-out menu. In the next step, the adaptive card is sent via Teams to the approver. Here we're going to fill in the approver email address. In this case, that is Alan. In the body, we have to paste the adaptive card content. The adaptive card can be created in the adaptive card designer. Here you can copy the card payload and paste it into Power Automate. This will also contain the information from the license request and the user that we grabbed earlier. In the next step, we're going to decide if the request is approved or not. Once the request is approved, we go on to the next step. If the request is not approved, an email is sent that says, okay, your request is not approved and this is the reason why not. Let's see what happens here. Here we use a switch for the 4 licenses that we have: Power BI Pro, Microsoft Power Apps Plan 1, Project Plan 1 and Visio Plan 1. Let's see we got under Power BI Pro. First of all, we need to check if the requester is not already a member of the group. We use the Check Group Membership plugin. Next, we have to make a condition to make sure that the user is not already a member of the group. Once the user is already a member of the group, another email is sent to the requester that the member is already a member of the group and already has this license. If not, then the user is added to the group, and when the user is added, another email is sent to the requester. Let's see how this looks from an end user's perspective. The user starts with filling in this form. In this case, we're going to request Power BI Pro and we add a justification. I need this license. Then we're going to submit the form. For the purpose of this demo, the requester is Alan, which is also happy to be the approver. So when Alan goes to his team, get a chat notification with the approval request. The approval request is holding the license information, the requester and the justification. Let's go ahead and approve this license. Since Alan is also the requester, Alan receives an email from Power Automate. Hi Alan, good news, your license request is approved. Now the user is added to the Azure Active Directory group. Let's check if this happens. In the Azure Active Directory portal, we can see that Alan is successfully added as a member of the Power BI license group. The license is now added to Alan's account.